Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton for EMS Now. I'm here at SMT in Nuremberg, and I'm joined by Erhard from AdoptSMT and one of his principals, Michael from Hofmann. Michael, Erhard, thanks very much for joining me. I wanted to start with you, Erhard, because I know we spoke in San Diego a few weeks ago, and I believe you were expanding the regions which you're covering for Hofmann.
Yes, that's right, and that's a very big step for us, that now, in addition to the UK, Ireland, and most of the Eastern European countries, that now we are also distributing Hofmann products in Austria, Switzerland, and Germany, and Bulgaria, which was one country in Eastern Europe which we were missing up to now. And especially the German market was very important for us and is very important for us. It is the biggest market for these products in Europe, and Austria is the base of our headquarters, yeah. So of course we are very pleased that now we are the distributor there.
It's a product you've had success with elsewhere, so nice to see it available to your customer base here in the German-speaking world.
Yes.
And Michael, you've worked with these guys before. You've given them more region. One assumes that is a mark of confidence, a mark of comfort with what they've been doing for you.
Absolutely. Our relationship with Adopt goes back more than 10 years, and actually they've been representing us globally in the used equipment market. Right. But in most of the regions where they were able to promote our products, it was with used equipment. We already had other channels in those markets, so it was never the opportunity until recently to allow them to focus in those areas exclusively. The announcement, you would have talked to him about at San Diego, would have actually been announcing Austria and Switzerland, which was the news in March, but actually effective 2 weeks ago. We were pleased to also include Germany and Bulgaria as part of the territory. As Erhard mentioned, it's a natural progression. They have this beautiful infrastructure here in Germany, their headquarters in Austria, the contacts and customers that naturally evolved through their remanufacturing of especially the Cyplace branded machines. They have this competence center here in Germany, in Paderborn, where they have one of the most unique facilities for remanufacturing equipment, but also feeders as well. It's just a perfect fit for us, and it seems like whatever decision we make to work with Erhard and expand the area, they fall into this absolutely without any kind of interruption. The training that we do together and the cooperation is just a natural thing. So it's a very straightforward business decision for us.
And it works.
And we're really excited. Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
As you say, Germany is the big news on top of what we talked about in San Diego.
Sure.
And in terms of what's going on with Hofmann, what's new in terms of the product range?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's been an extremely busy couple of years for us. After the meltdown in the economy in 2008, we retrenched and started to invest again in product development. And this year, I'm sure a lot of people know that one of our OEM customers for our brand is Universal Instruments. In this show, you'll see an introduction of the new Ion generation of feeders with their Advantis platforms. That's been a significant development for us. But also we have several other products that are going to be released into the market this year. So it's been a time of investment and development for us. Obviously concentration on managing our channels and also optimizing the products that we do have in our portfolio. But a busy and good year for us with a lot of new announcements for new products. Along with it go all the challenges that you would expect. I mean, you have to start up your infrastructure, get your channels started, train people to manufacture, and beta testing and so on. But it's exciting. It's good times for us. You know, the market slowed down a little bit, but we're coming in at just the right time with these things that we're getting this nice surge that you would expect.
And your customers, Erhard, particularly in Germany, and interesting that you're in Paderborn. I was actually at the Flextronics facility in Paderborn last month. There's a lot going on in Germany in terms of existing customers, but also new customers for Hofmann. Are they excited to have you managing their account? Is that transition working well for you?
Yes. it is working very well already. One day after Howard Davis sent out the press release, we got calls from customers. Oh, so now we are allowed to buy these products from you. And I mean, in both of the top-selling product lines right now of Howard Davis, we got these requests from customers. One is the C-place compatible feeders, where, as Mike mentioned, I think we are experts.
And probably a market leader
for these machines, and we are known for this, and we work with the users in the market with pre-owned equipment, but even more than this now with spare parts supply, with service, and of course also feeders. And the second big selling product for us, or for Howard Davis in general, is the label feeders. And we also distribute labels suitable for these label feeders. And in most countries up to now we were able to also offer the complete solution of the label feeder plus the labels, and now finally also in Germany. And the customers do appreciate this because then it's just this one supplier making sure that the process works. And not one blaming the other one. It's the label, it's the feeder. No, it's us who make sure it will work.
That it all works, And it's that holistic solution that people are looking for. So it's a mix of products, it's a mix of service, it's a mix of support, spare parts, all those things, and the right product portfolio, the right geographies makes your business work as well, I guess.
Absolutely, and in this case, it's a one-stop shop for most customers, which previously we really couldn't offer. The folks that own these older pieces of equipment that require replacement feeder products quite often do need the other pieces of ancillary equipment, the spare parts, the support, and all these other things. This is a channel that can provide everything that's required, which is absolutely fantastic from the customer's perspective. So it's really a natural progression.
Yeah, and it fits very well. Well, guys, thanks very much for talking to me. I can imagine hopefully we'll be able to speak again, perhaps in Munich towards the end of the year, and we'll be able to look at some real results from the handover of the region to AdoptSMT.
Well, I hope by then we'll have something new to talk about.
Yeah, and some new products too. That would be great. Michael, Erhard, thanks very much for your time.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you, Phil.